So we help large brands be successful on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. We help them place their video advertising, and we help with insights and targeting. We help them with their media execution. We help with analytics, and we do that via managed services. So that is what Pixability does, and this is a little bit more about us. We're based right here in Boston. We're founded out of MIT, so I'm also, like Nathan, happy to be here, happy to be at an investor conference. Usually I have to travel for that. We were named the fastest growing company in Massachusetts this year by the BBJ. We are also number 314 on the Inc. 500, which is awesome because that's also pi. And the founding date of Pixability. We've raised $28 million in capital. And as you can tell from this here, I am very frequently on planes and trains and airports because we have offices here in Boston, in New York, in Chicago, San Francisco, and in London, and now we're expanding in LA. So, and if you haven't heard my name before, you have not looked at your Pixability's name before, you haven't looked at your lanyard today. So one of the reasons I'm here today is that Progress Partners has been really instrumental in helping build Pixability. So we really serve some of the largest brands worldwide in helping them place their video advertising. We're very proud of this. 75% of our business comes via agencies. And 25% from brands. But a lot of brands actually direct their agencies to work with us because our software works so well for them. I can't do all of what I do alone. I have a great executive team here that helps me. Among them, for example, my Chief Technology Officer, Andreas Goldie, who you may have met today. He was here. Or Nancy Lazaros, our Chief Financial Officer, who is also around here, or Art Zeidman, our Chief Revenue Officer. If you do see them today, just say hello. Pixability is really at the confluence of a number of things that are happening right now. Video ad dollars are increasing because people are not watching television anymore. Ad dollars are going more into these walled garden platforms. If you speak ad tech, people call us a walled garden video DSP. That is a mouthful, but I hope you learned a little bit through the video and what I said before, what that means even if you're not into this super acronym-y world of ad tech. We do that, all of that, by collecting massive amounts of data. We run a huge data mart on Vertica. We've been collecting data on YouTube videos. YouTube is the world's second largest website since 2010. So we collect huge amounts of data on videos, and we use those to optimize the targeting for our advertisers. And we can flexibly optimize depending on advertisers' KPIs, which they are very different from advertiser to advertiser, and we can help them actually allocate their budget, their media investment, in the best possible way. And we also help them then with performance insights to continually improve their performance. Here you can see, for example, one of the things that has come up, I'm not sure if you know about this, but Facebook launched a video format that is actually 3 seconds. If you have a video ad on Facebook, you get charged as an advertiser after 3 seconds. On YouTube, it's 30 seconds. So advertisers are really confused about that. So which one should I choose? We normalize that for advertisers. YouTube looks expensive here because the CPVs look very high. But if you look it out, it's actually on a completed view, which is one KPI that advertisers look at, it's actually the cheapest. So there is a lot of confusion in this coming up marketplace. We help our brands and their agencies understand that and place their investments in the right place. You can see, for example, here that with Reebok, we exceed view rates, then benchmarks, We have 270% better engagement rates, better completion rates. This is what matters to advertisers, to brand advertisers, because they want to see people engaging. They want people to see their brand. If you're sort of looking at this sector, I want to leave you with a couple of thoughts. There's a real tug of war going on around data. You have these walled gardens. They want to have the data for themselves, hog that. They want to hog the personally identifiable information. Brands really think customer data belongs to them. It's our data. It's our first-party data. And there's a clash there. So we actually help moderate that. The dominance of YouTube and Facebook, you've probably read about plenty. Last quarter, over 100% of every marketing dollar, every additional digital marketing dollar, went to either Google or to Facebook. And that is obviously very good for us, but it's also something where brands worry, do these platforms have too much power? And then there's also, in the world of decreasing TV usage, we have to, as a company, but also as an industry, think about how advertising needs to be linked up with these walled gardens and with OTT, set-top box streaming. That is something that, that needs to be solved, because advertisers actually really do not care where their advertising is. They would do out-of-home right there on the Prudential Center if that was the most efficient thing to do that. And they would do that all day long. They don't care about your television show if you're a broadcast network. All they care about is selling the diapers that are made in the diaper factory. So this is where, you know, if you are in television, invested in television, if you're invested in things that are non-digital, you have to think about that. So I hope to have some more discussions with you here afterwards. I'm going to be around. Thank you very much for your time today.